We are back, no debating with Danny Myers, and this is the parallel universe because you got the battler interviewing the interviewer.
Yes, sir.
Do you believe in a parallel universe? I do.
I do, bro.
Yo, man, Kato's is in the crib. You know, good looking for stopping by. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a busy man. Your schedule's crazy. You got a lot of dope content.
Definitely.
So, let's just start. Let's start at the beginning, man. Your introduction to hip hop, your introduction to battle rap. Like
hip hop.
How far does this go back?
Damn. As far as I can remember, right? When we talking hip hop, I remember my older brother. You know what I'm saying? We was living in the hood, man, LA, and I remember him bumping Safe and Sound.
Ooh.
You gotta be a real West nigga to know about that
Safe and Sound, right?
Sound.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I remember he was bumping that Safe and Sound, and I was just like you know, I was a youngin', like I was a youngin', and I just remember, you know, Safe and Sound, and we out. Like I just remember that. And,
okay.
And that's when I started, you know, getting into hip hop and listening for myself. I want to say I was about like 7 years old, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean? I can't remember my age, but like it was around that age group. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I remember that's when I really started liking hip hop, and I was amazed on how the beats is what got me first, because I was a dancing, you know what I'm saying? I used to, when
your
I was
ass was on Crush Groove, nigga. You was an extra on. Was you an extra on?
I damn near could have been. I used to, you know, walk around with the beaded jacket. You feel me?
Word.
You know what I'm saying? But then when hip hop came, of course, they started. Some niggas don't remember about Cross Colors,
Bars,
Revolver,
Bars.
You know what I'm saying? Like bro, like I remember it. I remember the Dope
baggy
Boys,
ass,
you know
loud ass cross color outfits. I miss them too.
Crisscross.
Yeah.
You know, like all that stuff started popping off.
Okay.
I remember it when I was 9 years old. I did a talent show, and I had the nerve to rap Real Compton City G's. I ain't even play it, homie. Like
what? What grade were you?
I was 9 years old.
So this had to be.
What was that, like fourth grade?
Third or fourth grade.
I was like in fourth grade, yeah.
Rapping Compton City.
Yeah, and that shit came on, bro, and I started rapping, and it was like, oh no.
I know you didn't do the cuss words.
I did everything.
Oh nah.
You got, like, if you like, I was surrounded by people like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was just in me to do that, and I did it. Of course, I didn't get a chance to cut the shit off. You know what I mean? But that was like my first kind of little hip hop.
Did you get in trouble?
Yes and no.
Teachers weren't tripping?
They were, but the teachers weren't really tripping. My teacher wasn't tripping too much. The principal was.
They told your mom and daddy?
You know what I'm saying? Told my mom and all that. My mom didn't care about that shit though.
Alright, cool. You had the cool mom.
Yeah, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying?
She didn't beat your ass, did she?
Nah, because like she wasn't gonna beat my ass over nothing like that. Now if I like did something to somebody, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
If I did something crazy, then yeah, she.
Alright, cool.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that,
so it all started back then.
Yeah, man.
And it just continued like
but see what's crazy is, bro, and a lot of y'all, I've said this on my channel, but I actually started liking the East Coast based hip hop more than the West Coast.
Okay.
Because I was always into like how they rapped.
Yeah.
And they accent. Like I always look like KRS-One when that step into when that came out.
Oh, he was spazzing
and
on
he was
that.
going in on that, and then
I'm not saying I'm number one. Oops, sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What?
Like back then, that was like crazy.
Man, that beat was that beat to this day. To this day, that beat is fucking ridiculous.
Come on. So
okay.
So I was into that, and then that's when I started kind of trying to write bars and trying to rap myself.
All right.
But I couldn't find my identity in it because I would rap with people, but I'm over here rapping like Wu-Tang and
And
I'm
you're
sounding
in
like
the
a
West.
metaphorical, lyrical, so the spiritual. I'm so mentally, shit like
And
that. Like,
but you're on the West.
I'm on the West, and me and Crooked I had the same conversation. We was talking like I stood out, but niggas didn't like it. Niggas was like, I want to hear, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm in my hoopty on the grid, nigga, on my phone.
Yeah, the West Coast style was more laid back.
It was like, yeah, so they wanted to hear that. So I couldn't really find that identity like I wanted, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't gangbang none of that, even though everybody around me did. But I was always into being authentic, being my true authentic self. Like I never wanted to be like everybody else.
Yeah.
Even though I dabbled in that life because it is intriguing. You know what I'm saying? You see the respect that niggas get in the hood and all that, and you see what goes on, and it's like, yo, like I want a little bit of that, but then I got a taste of it. I was like, yo, this shit ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? But as I started growing up more, I got into like high school. That's when I really was trying to take rapping like serious. You know, I was playing sports and all that. I played in band, like all that shit, because I wanted to learn as much as I could about music.
Okay.
So like, I remember when 106 in Park came out with the Freestyle Friday, and you remember Shaheed the Poster Boy?
Oh man, how could you fucking?
Come on, man. We finna
forget?
talk then, Danny. We finna
Come
talk.
on, bro. You know I know my hip hop history.
We finna talk, homie. So when the Poster Boy came out, I used to tell my
Jurassic
friends,
Harlem.
Jurassic. Oh man, like
I know my shit. I know my shit.
You was out there.
Yeah, exactly.
You was out there. So I remember I used to say, yo, I'm gonna beat him. Like I'm gonna make it over there and beat him. Didn't happen, but I really felt like I could rap. Like I really felt like I was fire, and I was part of this group. And you know, two of the guys was from New York. They just happened to stay around the corner, and they moved to LA, but they was from New York. We had another guy who was from LA, and you know, I was like trying to be really, really lyrical, but I wasn't like fitting in with the group and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, I was kind of like starting to give up on the rapping a little bit, because I was just like, man, this is like, I don't think there's a lane for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
even though there was.
It was, but I didn't
now
know
when
that.
you see Daylight, when you see Kendrick,
everybody else, I'm like,
you see Absol, Danny Myers.
It's timing though, man. It's just
it was
the wrong time for me, man. You know, so.
Dog, there was a point where I felt the same way. You know, I was on the West Coast with a East Coast style, so to speak.
Yep.
And it wasn't until I heard Razzcast that made me realize it's okay to be lyrical and be from the West Coast. Exhibit, Corrupt,
Alcoholics, everybody over there.
All the Alcoholics, absolutely. The Hieroglyphics.
Oh man.
Cam.
Watts Camp, like bro, like.
Come on, man.
When you think about people, I think tend to overlook how much lyricism actually came from
the West Coast,
because it's a lot of lyricism. Even in his own way, DJ Quick,
Ice Cube
was very lyrical.
Wow, man, wow. Then when I heard Crooked I on the Wake Up Show, it was like it was an awakening, bro. Like that, it was almost like that's a bar right there.
Yeah,
awakening on the Wake Up Show.
Facts.
They really was waking niggas up.
Crooked,
shout out to Sway and Tech.
Salute, yeah, Sway and Tech, man, had the most popping radio station.
Oh my God.
At that time,
I remember
man,
hearing Sly Boogie on there. I remember hearing fucking Chino XL. And
Sly Boogie, I ain't heard that name in a minute.
Oh yeah, matter of fact, he's from out this way too.
Damn.
You feel me? So yeah,
that's cool.
I know what you mean by trying to find your identity on the West Coast, being kind of like with a so-called the East Coast style of rap, and trying to find your niche and your lane. So once you feel like the rapping wasn't gonna work out for you, what then kept your interest in hip hop, and what lane did you get into after that phase was over?
Yeah, so when after I felt like the rapping shit wasn't working, I'm gonna say this, salute to him, when Cassidy came out.
Okay.
Cassidy, it's gonna sound kind of crazy, y'all gonna kill me anyway.
Say what you, listen, man.
Cassidy.
We say what we feel.
I felt like how Cassidy rapped.
Yeah.
That's how I was rapping before, before I stopped kind of rapping.
Okay.
I used to be like, yo, that reminded me when I was Caution. That's my rap name was Caution. So that reminded me of
I remember Caution. Didn't
How I used to
Back
rap.
10 fuck with them?
there was a group called Caution,
The
huh?
group.
Yeah, it was spelled different though.
Yeah.
It was like K, like it was A-U-S-H.
Yeah, I remember Caution.
Yeah, so like I had so many stupid ass names, man. I had some
Well,
dumb
give
ass
me
names.
give me some of your rap names, and I'll give you mine.
Damn. I had Caution was one of them.
That was cool.
I
Like,
had-
y'all in the comments, rate these rap names on the
Now some
on
of
a
these
1 to
didn't
10
make it
scale.
out, but these are some I wrote down. There's a lot of them because my first name is Kendall, so with a K, you know, so everything is with a K.
Everything but the begins with K.
So
No,
I had you stupid. I had K Bright,
Wait, what?
K Bright.
K Bright?
Like that boy K Bright. That's a bright dude.
All right, I'll fuck with it.
K Bright.
And but you gotta, hey, before y'all clown in these comments, you gotta take into consideration this was like the 90s.
Yeah, like mid to late 90s.
So this, yeah,
man,
these were
so,
yeah. So that for that time period, yeah, K Bright, I'll
K
fuck
Bright
with it.
probably with a soul.
Nah, I fuck
shit,
with
you
that.
know.
I fuck with
K
that
Bright.
one.
There was Caution. What was another one?
Okay.
I had what was that one, man? K Rock.
All right, I fuck with K Rock.
I had K Rock.
That's the best one.
I stole this from my homeboy. This name I stole from my homeboy because his is Q.
You
But
stole your nigga rap name.
I stole one of these names. It was called K Luxury.
K Luxury.
His name was Q Luxury. Salute to the homie Jordan. Like his name was Q Luxury.
Q Luxury, and then you went K
And
Luxury.
I went K Luxury after. Like we was kind of in the group. So after him, I said, I'm gonna use K Luxury. That
Okay.
shit didn't go well. It was
K
like,
Luxury.
fuck it, K
All
Luxury.
right, I ain't.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all I can remember right now.
Leave a comment and y'all rate them names. I went by Absolute.
That's kind of fire.
I went by Absolute, not the liquor. It had nothing to do with the liquor. It was like I was just like I'm absolute with everything I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I went by D Flow, because my name is Danny, so I went
Mhm.
by Danny Flow. You know, this is a '90s name. I was D
Mhm.
Flow. I was Raw Footage, and
Mm.
I was Madness.
Damn.
Yeah, I went by Madness for a long time.
That actually fits you.
Then I had this
Really?
strange ass name. I hate to even say it. I was Spontaneous Combustion.
The fuck? You can't laugh at none of my names, bro.
I went by Spontaneous Combustion, and so anyway, shut your ass. Shut your ass up, K Luxury. Listen. I just started to see like people with these names and this and that and third, and I was like, man, let me just go by my regular government name. Now, if somebody got Danny Myers, then I don't know what else to fucking do.
Right.
That's why I just decided to like stop having rap names. To believe it or not, there was another Raw Footage, there was another Madness, there was there was another D Flow. There wasn't no Spontaneous Combustions. But that name just was bad.
Yeah,
and I was like, well, I'm bad at picking a rap name. So I just went with Danny Myers. So there it goes.
That shit perfect, though.
All right.
That's you.
So now you fast forward, you're out of high school.
Yeah.
Now what are you doing in your life?
So, out of high school, all right. So, I kind of gotta go back to high school a little bit to explain this part.
Okay.
So, I played sports. I did football. I did a little bit of basketball in high school, but mostly
Was you nice?
football. I was nice, but I wasn't a star.
Okay.
I can honestly sit here and say that. I think, and my football career in high school was actually short-lived because of grades and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got
So
you.
a lot of my sports was short-lived because of like grades and all that. So my mom, this is where the band shit come into play and playing instruments. Because my mom said, all right, look, you can't keep your grades up, so this is what you gonna do. I want you to learn how to play an instrument, because you into this music shit anyway. So if you learn how to play an instrument, I know if you do that, your grades is gonna go up. So you're gonna ultimately be able to play sports. But if your grades don't go up, then you're done, right? So this is pretty much what happened. I started playing instruments and all that in high school, and my school, I went to Washington. You know, I went to Washington.
Oh, that was
in
like
LA.
that was one of my rival schools.
Yeah,
When I went to Crenshaw.
Yeah, so yeah, y'all was definitely a rival.
You know what, nigga?
Yeah, nigga, what's up? You want to say, nigga, what's up? Nigga?
It was always on site.
Yeah, it was
Dorsey, Washington,
Oh.
like them was real rivalries,
Bro.
and even to this day.
Every game, every whatever, it was always, even
Oh yeah,
everybody was squabbing though. When just
Oh,
teams,
yeah.
bands,
Yeah,
cheerleaders.
it was always gunshots.
everybody.
It was
crazy.
police.
Everybody
Police
was
had to
always,
be around at the Washington games, the Crenshaw games, Dorsey
Bro,
games.
I remember them days.
If y'all
bro.
from LA area, y'all know what the fuck we talking about right
Exactly.
now.
So,
I can't believe I'm Washington. I'm cool with a
yeah.
nigga from Washington,
Yes,
bro.
you are,
The
bro.
Fuck.
General.
I would have never been
General.
your homeboy if I had if I had
Never
known
heard
that
this.
shit.
No, like it was
It's still fuck y'all.
No, that's funny, bro. So like, I barely like when I was playing sports, cause I actually had transferred from Westchester,
Oh.
cause I was using somebody else's address at that
Fucking
time
feel me
to go to school out there, but they found out where I lived at. They said, "Nigga, you better take your ass to Washington." So I went to Washington. But long story short, after school, I wanted to go and play collegiate ball.
Okay.
But I didn't have like no super looks. Now I got accepted to schools because I applied late and all that. But I almost had a shot to go to UCLA before my instrument playing. Because I played trombone, trumpet, and tuba.
Okay.
And I actually got good at it, you know what I'm saying? And it was kind of crazy because I was a little nervous to get into the band, 'cause, you know, you can get the band geeks, you know, stigma and learn, you know, I was like, I didn't want to be a part of that, you know what I'm saying? But however, once I got in there, and I did that and played football, so I was one of the only people that ever really did that.
Yeah.
Was doing the band and played football, but our football team was trash the years I was there. Y'all used to whip our ass. You know what I'm saying? Like Crenshaw, I used to hate that shit. Like so, and at the time, every year of Washington, we had a new coach. Every single year.
Cause they was trying to fix that shit.
We never had the same coach. I remember, bro, when I was about to graduate, bro, and I barely had walked the stage and shit because I last minute finally got everything up. Because when it wasn't like sports time, I didn't care as much. Even though I was smart,
Right.
but it was just like, it was like whatever. But my coach on my senior year, we're walking in the hallway. Kid you not, true story. Coach Carter, if you ever see this, he was talking to me, yeah, son, I can't wait till next year. I think I want to try you out at running back, and
Okay.
I want to do this. I'm like, nigga, I'm about to graduate. What you talking about?
He said next year.
Yeah, he was like, what? You know what I'm saying? But he was still really cool. He kind of actually reached out to a couple schools, and I was actually supposed to be headed towards the Norfolk State.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, in Virginia, but that didn't really last long because my mom had got a little ill, so
Okay.
I had to end up coming. And I didn't like Virginia. Salute to Virginia, no shots at the DMV, but I just didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? So I came back. Mom's was cool. So now it's like, what am I gonna do
Okay.
in my life now? You know what I'm saying? So that's when
Yeah.
one of my best friends and his brother, I call him my cousin because we like all family, was going to school at a JC, right? And I went out there to visit, and I liked it. I ran the 40, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was fast and shit. I was cool, you know. I said, you know, I'm gonna move out here because now this is a whole nother story. But prior to that, I got like shot at, got into some little bullshit. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm tired of dealing with this shit. You know what I mean? So I ended up leaving LA, moving out there, and you know, tried to do the college thing, play ball, got hurt a couple times, and you know, so then right there, I was kind of like, and then soon after that, I had a baby. That's when everything changed. You know what I'm saying? It stopped having to be about me and what I kind of, at that point, wanted to do. I had to worry about being a dad, you know what I'm saying, taking care of my daughter. Nah, I got 3 of them things. Salute to Chef Trey. You know what I'm saying?
3 of them shit. I got 3 of them things, and 3 of them things, and 3 of them things, and 1 more.
Woo!
How about that? Yeah, so
Big
wow.
DS. Yeah.
Wow, man. So the channel, the media, the blogging, the battle rap world,
Yeah.
where did that even come from? Where
Bro,
did you even want to? Did you have plans on
to
doing
this
that?
day, to this day, I still be like, damn, what made me do this shit? Like, because this is really what happened. I was following battle rap. Well, let me rewind. When I was in college, right, I had a roommate play basketball. He was a 6'10" dude named Terrence. We used to call him 5'8".
Y'all called him 5'8", but he was 6'10".
Yeah, we used to call him 5'8" because we feel like he played like he was 5'8". But anyway,
Wow.
so like, salute Terrence. Don't choke slam me, my nigga. But
That's how they thought about you, Terrence. When you see this nigga pull up on him.
he probably would too. He figured some Queens.
All right.
So we was roommates, and I remember he came back home, bro, with the Smack DVD, bro.
Okay.
This had to be like 2004. He came home with the Smack DVD. Now I've seen battle rap before, but I hadn't really seen it.
Like that.
You know what I'm saying? Cause Philly was the one that really kind of got it popping for real. Like, you know what I'm saying, from what I remember. But
Yeah.
the Smack DVD, we was watching the whole thing through. I think they had Jeezy on there. There's a lot of people that was being interviewed. And then I remember at the end of the DVD, bro, I see these 2 dudes standing there. One dude with a hat, another dude with a do-rag on. And the first nigga was just like, Mookie, your balls is whack and illegal. But I ain't puff. I don't dance the jingle. I'll pop this nigga top like a can of Pringles. You don't really want the God to lose it, cause I'm the nigga with the heart to do it. I'm in the kitchen like Martha Stewart. Party Artie versus Murder Mook.
Oh my God.
Bro, I was hooked, homie. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this is around the era where like
Yeah.
50 Cent was like prominent in hip hop.
Okay.
And this was like, yo, this is everything I've been looking for.
All right.
This is what I want. Lyricism, bars, like the aggression, everything, bro. And then I saw Murder Mook, who at that looked like a little dude compared to Party Artie. And he's just rapping his ass off to Party Artie. I was like, yo, I need more. So I told Terrence, hey, every time we had like a break, right, in school, he would go to New York.
Yeah,
I said,
bring
you gotta
one
bring
back.
me a DVD, bro.
Bring one back.
And I
Yeah.
would be so excited, man, when he would say, yeah, I'm coming back. Like, I get to see this DVD. You know what I'm
Fiending for
saying?
it. Fiending for
That's
it.
when I saw Mook versus
Oh, and he was bringing them back.
He was bringing them,
He was
bro.
bringing them,
He was
okay.
bringing them. I saw Mook versus Jay Mills. I saw. I remember they had Verse versus Jin. Down don't remember Verse.
Yeah, I remember
I
that.
remember Verse versus Jin. But even way before that, I was into battle rap because I remember I used to watch the Blaze battles.
Blaze, yep.
Idea, remember Idea One.
Rest in peace, Idea.
Definitely rest in peace.
One
to
of the
him.
greatest, if not the greatest freestyler
Rebel
I ever
Jams.
seen.
You know, it was a lot of battle shit going on. And this is where I was like, I used to feel good to feel a part of like that underground shit. Like I was like, yeah, not that many people into this, but I am, you know what I mean? A couple of my homies and shit. So, but fast forward, what made me honestly start actually wanting to blog about it, you remember Mitch Rich?
Of course.
So, after...
I got on, look what I got on right now.
Yeah.
Local legend
Local
shit right
legend
now. I
shit,
got it
homie
on
Mitch
right
Rich,
now.
man.
Shout out Mitch Rich.
You know what I'm saying? So, we used to work together. And I remember, this is actually how we got cool. I was in the break room watching Lux versus Calico. And he was like, he looked, I'm watching it because it was loud. I didn't have no headphones or nothing. It was dummy loud, and everybody used to always leave when I would come in there because they knew I was going to watch battles. They didn't want to hear that shit. They weren't going to tell me to turn it off.
Yeah.
So I would have snapped on there. So I'm sitting there watching the battle, and he came in, Mitch Rich came in, he was like, what you know about that Lux? I said, nigga, what you know about this Lux? And then we just started talking about battle rap. And then I was at home. This is before I even knew people like did vlogs or did anything to it.
Yeah.
One of the first things I saw, honestly, was John Rhimes. It's one of the first ones
Right.
that I saw.
Shout out to John Rhimes.
And I was
right.
into him because he also talked about and did MMA. And during that time, I was heavy into that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I used to work out, I used to train and all that. So I liked the way he talked about it. And then I saw Jay Black. Because you know, once you start going down that rabbit hole of battle rap videos, then you start seeing the bloggers. And I saw Jay Black, Chris Elias.
Right.
And then I saw Angry Fan.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, this dude is pissed off. Like, I was like, why is he so damn mad? Like, and that's when I started getting into the culture. See, it's different it's different watching battles and actually getting into the culture. It's two different things.
Two different things.
Because when you start getting into the culture,
Yeah.
you start knowing the ins and outs,
You
the
start
behind the
learning,
scenes.
yeah, and
what's
how it
going
works,
on.
right? The who's
Yeah.
and who's.
So
Yep.
I would say Angry Fan, the Chris Unbiased, John Rhimes, the Jay Blacks are the ones that I saw actually talking about it. And I'm gonna be real, when I saw them, and even though I liked everybody's passion, I was just like, yo, I think I can break this shit down a little better. And it wasn't even a competition thing towards them. I just feel like I think the way that I'm very analytical about this shit, I feel like I could really break this down. You know what I mean? And I love the intricate bars. I remember I did a blog that I never put out, but it was me breaking down Lux's bars versus Calico.
Oh shit, that's probably somewhere in the archive.
Yeah,
you might have to.
The intricacy.
You might have to get that out
It's
the
a
vault.
real fucked up looking video.
We don't care. You might have to drop that one day.
And I remember talking about that, but then I went to work. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. My fault, y'all. I went to work, and I was telling my man, Trish, I said, bro, I'm thinking about doing one of them little like YouTube channels and talk about battle rap. He said, man, if you do it, I'll do it with you.
Oh shit.
I said, for real? So first of all, the nigga didn't do it with me right away. He waited a long time to finally jump in. Cause I remember the first video I uploaded, I want to say was a prediction blog. It was right when, I want to say, what had got announced at this time? I think Hollow versus Lux got announced. I think that was my first blog I ever did. And then my first, not did, but I actually put out. And that thing got like 800 views. And I was excited. I was like, yo, this is my first video.
Oh,
you know what
shit.
I mean? So, and I'm getting all kind of just like people like reaching out and like, man, that's fire. You know, this shit fire. And I'm thinking it was horrible. You know what I mean? I was nervous, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, how am I gonna do this? So I just kind of imagined that the camera wasn't even there. I was on my phone, that it wasn't even there. I just was talking like I'm talking to Mitch Rich. And people liked it, you know what I'm saying? Salute to my homie, Seven Mitchell, T7M Radio, subscribe to him too. He reached out to me and was like, yo, bro, like I like your blogs, bro. Like let's link up, let's do something together. He was one of the first people to ever reach out to me. And we linked up, man, and then we kind of started our own little movement with the PG bloggers, man. I don't know if y'all remember that.
I remember that. It was
actually
Marie.
started with Seven Mitchell and myself. We had Sincere, Mighty with the flow. We had In Between the Bars. We had basically people in almost every region.
Sure did.
That you can think of, and it was dope, man. And I think honestly that's where a lot of people started kind of getting those, you know, like trying to click up together and
now
produce some good media.
From all that, you went. I mean, I've seen you interview Crooked Eye. I've seen you interview Lord Jamar, which was
Salute
dope.
to the king, man. Lord Jamar,
I've seen you go from just being a fan,
more to come,
watching this stuff, to now you're getting interviews with top name people, and you got a lot of the dope top tier battlers on your channel, along with shedding light on some of the newer guys. And you know, I remember it was PB on the West,
Yeah.
doing his thing with the
Salute
blogs.
to PB. How can I forget PB? PB, my fault, bro. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let me rewind.
Yeah,
I saw J Black, John Ryans and them, but then I always wondered, how come nobody really covered the West like that?
yeah,
And that's when I got into a group. I forgot what group it was. It must have been Unbiased Group. That was like the most popping group. And then I started seeing PB interviews.
PB was
So
dope as
salute
fuck.
to PB. Damn it, my fault, bro.
Nah, you good. Nah, but I'm just saying, I was seeing PB, and then it was you. I mean, from what I remember, I mean, shit, nobody else was really blogging on a consistent basis on the West, and then Nico came in, and you know, you two have been very influential, and you guys have become staples on the West Coast. And
Definitely salute to
when you
Nico.
stopped for that year and change that you had stopped blogging,
Yeah.
I felt the void, man. I really did. You know, I really felt the void, and then it was you who really inspired me to start doing interviews and doing different things with my
Doing
channel.
great, bro. Doing great. I love
So
the baby.
no, thank you, man. So and all that comes from you, and this is why they say each one teach one, man. It was like, you got inspired, from, you know, from them and so forth, and then I got inspired from you, and that's why I was like, yo, I want to start doing more, you know, more things like in terms of media related and interviews and, you know, just putting more
Dope.
content
That's
on my
fire.
channel, and that's all, and I attribute that all to you, bro. So
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that.
thank
bro.
you for just, you know, opening the door for me and inspiring me to do it.
Nah, man, thank you, bro, because this is what we're supposed to do.
But yeah, man, I ain't gonna keep you all day. I know you got other interviews to go to right
Yes,
now.
sir. Yes, sir.
Listen, this is No Debating with Danny Myers. We got Kato's. Hey, tell them what channels they should subscribe to and your new channel. Tell them about the new channel.
Well, like
Real quick.
we got Kato's Media, man, on YouTube. Subscribe to that joint. My other channel is something that's a little bit more like kind of like motivational and things like that, because the more I've grown and I educated myself,
Right.
I'm understanding my identity and what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right.
So ultimately, helping inspire and motivate people is called Master at Delivering Excellence. So if you want to see like some dope inspiration, things like that, go to that channel. But I appreciate all you guys out there, man. Your attention is my oxygen. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know the slogan if you watch my channel: be good to one another, but most of all, be good to your damn self. Always be yourself, because you the best you ever gonna be. Appreciate you. It's your boy K Dose. Peace.
Pow.